Good morning, students. In last class already we are completed about magnetic induction at the center of the current carrying circular coil. At the center of the current carrying circular coil, at the center magnetic induction. How to find already in previous classes we are completed. So in the same manner, in the similar manner, different shaped current carrying coils in this class I am ready to discussing. In first case I am discussing about a square shape loop, and another one, second one is equilateral triangular shaped current carrying loop. Okay, students, so in this class only these two concepts I want to explain for you. So first of all, I want to start this one. Once observe carefully. If a uniform wire is bent in the shape of a square in that current I is flowing, then magnetic induction at center. So what is the thing here? Okay, if a uniform wire is bent in the shape of square, in which shape we are bending? In square shape we are bending, in that current I is flowing, then magnetic induction at center we want to observe. See students, this is one diagram I am representing for you. This is one square shaped current carrying loop. So let I am taking length of this square is I am imagine as L. Is it clear, students? So here I am represented one center. So at this location we want to find out a capital B or magnetic induction. So overall this square I am divided into four parts. Okay, how I am dividing? Yeah, this is first part, this is the second part, this one is third part, and this one is fourth part. So here in this direction current is continuously flowing. Is it clear, students? So current first initially going this side, and then coming this side and coming to this side, and finally in this side also this one is moving continuously. So one thing, this is actually midpoint, okay, for this okay wire also, or equivalent to this is D. This D value, by observing easily you can guess D value is equal to L by 2. Is it clear, students? So one more thing, students, here at the center, okay, by drawing this diagonal line like this, this is diagonal intersecting point actually this is. So this one and this one is present, means in between these two totally 90 degrees angle will be present, we know. So here how much angle you are taken? So here at center with respect to this perpendicular distance to this line, here 45 degrees we make guessing, and here also 45 degrees we make guessing. So ultimately alpha is equal to beta is equal to how much we are finding, students? 45 degrees only finding. So one thing, just to recall, in previous classes along the straight current carrying conductor, one formula we are represented. Okay, in this shape we are taken, means we have that formula like this: B value is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I divided by D into sin alpha plus sin beta. Is it clear, students? So here all are equivalent things, means here just I am guessing B1 is equal to B2 is equal to B3 is equal to B4. So here, instead of mu naught by 4 pi, mu naught by 4 pi directly substituted. Here I is nothing but I only, but distance D is equal to here L by 2. Here sin alpha is nothing but sin 45 degrees plus sin beta is nothing but sin 45. Just we are rearranging and we are calculating all these values like this. So here in next step we are getting mu naught by 4 pi into this 2 will be going to numerator, so this is becomes 2a divided by L. Is it clear, students? Then one more thing, sin 45 value is equal to how much? That is 1 by root 2. Is it clear? 1 by root 2 for sin 45, plus here also 1 by root 2 only we are getting. So in next one more step, B1 values, B2 values, B3 values and B4 values all are same. Finally we are getting here mu naught by 4 pi into 2i divided by L into 2 divided by root 2. This is also we can represent finally as B value is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into 4i divided by root 2L. So this is the final thing relation. Okay, final relation, students, for B1 values, B2 values, B3 values and B4 values. For all we are getting here 4i divided by mu naught by 4 pi into 4i divided by root 2L, like this we are getting. So this is only for one side we are calculating, one side b1 side and b2 side, and like that. Okay, for each side we are getting these values. We want to find out net magnetic induction at center. Net magnetic induction at center means just I am taking b net value is equal to b1 plus b2 plus b3 plus b4, like that. So this is b net values becomes how much, students? All are equivalent values means that is equivalent to 4b1. So this is equivalent to 4 into mu naught by 4 pi into 4 divided by root 2 L we are getting. So finally on simplification, final result is becomes b net value is equal to 8 root 2 into mu naught by 4 pi into I by L, like that we are getting. This is one simple application we are completed. So based on this application, just I want to solve one problem for your sake. Okay students, just go through that problem also. Okay, this is the given problem for you students. Listen carefully. If a straight conductor of length 40 centimeter is given, so that bent in the form of how much is present here, square, and the current 2 ampere is allowed to pass through the square, then find the magnetic induction at the center of the square loop. So total length how much is given, students? Okay, total length is equal to, we got 40 centimeters from data. Okay, from data current I value is also given as 2 amperes. So b net value we want to calculate. So once observe carefully students, this is we are constructing like this one square. So totally 40 centimeters here, 4 sides is present. So equally those are divided, means this is a 10 centimeters, this is a 10 centimeters, here also 10 centimeters. This is the situation, and this one is we are taking as a D, and this one is we may get this one as 45 degrees, and this one is also 45 degrees. In this one current I is flowing like this. Is it clear students? So at center C, okay, we have one formula. Just now only we are explained that one. At the center b net is equal to, we have the formula is nothing but 8 root 2 into mu naught divided by 4 pi into here I divided by L, students. This is the actual formula. So let I am consider here L value is equal to 10 centimeters. L value is equal to 10 centimeters means 10 power minus 1 meter I am taking. That is the L value I am choosing, students. So then B net by simple calculations, this is 8 root 2 mu naught by 4 pi is ultimately we know that is 10 power minus 7. I value is 2 divided by this one is 10 power minus 1. So once observe carefully students, this is we are getting in next step as 16 root 2 into 10 power minus 7 by 10 power minus 1 we got it. So this is 16 into 10 power minus 6 Tesla. Okay, so this is we are able to represent like this also. Therefore finally b net value is equal to 16 root 2, here root 2 is present, sorry, here last time root 2 is present, 16 root 2 micro Tesla also we may represent. Okay, 16 root 2 micro Tesla is the result we are observed. This is the final answer for this problem. How much we are finding at center, 16 root 2 micro Tesla is the answer for this problem. Okay students, so one more small application in the form of here equilateral triangular shapes, just we want to discuss. Just to go through this application also, students, listen carefully. If a current I is flowing through a coil present in equilateral triangle shaped coil, then magnetic induction at its center or at its centroid, okay, whatever it may be. So just observing carefully, this is one equilateral triangle I am choosing, students. So equilateral triangle in anti-clockwise direction, so here current is flowing continuously like this. See students, here I am taking side of the equilateral triangle, each side is I am taken as A. Okay, so this is totally I am taken as A. This is actually centroid or center of that equilateral triangle. Here to here perpendicular distance I am represented as a small d. So first of all, I don't know the value of small d, but we may guess something here. Totally 60 degrees present at each corner. Here this is one line passing through centroid from one of the vertex. So this line makes here 30 degrees. Similarly here also 30 degrees. Here totally how much is present based on triangle concepts. Their total angle is 120 degrees is present. That 120 degrees we are resolved into 60 degrees plus 60 degrees like this. So now what happens, students? From observing diagram we have one idea. Alpha is equal to beta is equal to 60 degrees. Here let this is alpha and this one is beta. This one is perpendicular distance t, and one more thing is this one is actually a is the condition. Are you understood, students? So then we know by sine rule, by trigonometric concept, sine rules we are thinking means this is actually r opposite to one which angle is present 30 degrees. Therefore r divided by sine 30 degrees is equal to, here a, in front of a how much angle is present? Totally 120 degrees. A divided by sine 120. So on simplifications we will get r value is equal to a by root 3. So r value find it, students. This r value we are find it. This is actually a is present, then so this one is a by 2 is present. By observing this right angle triangle, I want to calculate this d value. So d value we want to calculate means from Pythagoras theorem we know a by 2 whole square plus d square is equal to how much? R square. So that only I am here representing by Pythagoras theorem. A by 2 whole square plus d square is equal to r square. Finally d value is equal to, I got here as a divided by 2 root 3. Our perpendicular distance d is equal to a divided by 2 root 3 we are identifying. So well known thing, students, we know b is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I by d into sin alpha plus sin beta. This is the standard formula. Here how many sides is there? 3 sides. Okay, 3 sides I am represent. One is 1 2 3 like that. Okay, for each side magnetic induction at that centroid we have one value. So those values how we can getting means b1 is equal to b2 is equal to, here b3 is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into I. Instead of d, a divided by 2 root 3 we are represented. Here sin 60 degrees plus sin 60 degrees. By simplification these values b1 b2 b3 values we are getting as mu naught by 4 pi into 2 root 3 I divided by a. This is sin 60 value root 3 by 2, here plus here also sin 60 degrees value root 3 by 2. So simply for each side, okay, for each side mu naught by 4 pi into 2 root 3 I by a into root 3 like this we are identified. So but overall in equilateral triangle how many sides is present, students? Okay, how many sides? 3 sides is present. So net we want to find out means b net value is equal to, I can ready to represent as b1 plus b2 plus b3. Okay, so b net is equal to b1 plus b2 plus b3. Now we informed, therefore b net value is equal to 3b only. So 3 into b1 value how much find it? Mu naught by 4 pi into 2 root 3 I by a into root 3. On simplification totally b net value is equal to 18 mu naught I divided by 4 pi a. How much the thing? At center or at centroid of the equilateral triangle, current carrying equilateral triangle loop, b net is equal to 18 times of mu naught I divided by 4 pi a. Like this we are getting one notation. So one thing, students, based on this formula also I want to calculate one simple problem for your sake. Okay, just to go through that problem also. Okay, see, students, if a thin wire of length 1 meter is bent into an equilateral triangle and carries a current of root 3 ampere in anti-clockwise direction, find the net magnetic induction at the centroid. So total length is equal to how much given, students? 1 meter is given. I value or current value is root 3 ampere is okay given. So expecting b net value is equal to how much? See, equilateral triangle constructing means just I am constructing here one equilateral triangle like this. So totally this is L or this one is A. I am taking A value is equal to here. This 1 meter will be divided into 3 parts. 1 meter will be divided into 3 parts means 1 by 3 meter I am taking. Is it clear, students? So then this one also A value is equal to 1 by 3, like that we may observe this is the centroid, you can imagine. So this is the one line and this is another line. So this is a perpendicular distance D. This is actually here 1 by 3 by 2, like that we will get. This is R value we are getting. This is R also we are getting as R value. This is 30 degrees and this one is also 30 degrees. Here 60 degrees we know and here also 60 degrees we know. So this is the centroid. Okay, students, in this one in anti-clockwise clearly given, current is flowing in anti-clockwise direction. I value is equal to root 3 amperes is mentioned. So what is the direct formula at centroid? At centroid, okay, at centroid we have formula B net is equal to here 18 times of mu naught by 4 pi into I divided by A. So 18 mu naught by 4 pi value is nothing but 10 power minus 7 into I value is root 3 is given. A value we are having 1 by 3. So students, just observe carefully. This is maybe we can able to write 18 into 3 into root 3 into 10 power minus 7 Tesla we will get it. So this one is 54 root 3 into 10 power minus 7 Tesla. So this is the B net at a centroid of the equilateral triangle. So in next coming classes, okay, we will start a new concept. Okay, thank you, students.